Hello everyone. I am going to teach you how to do laundry today. I am the mother of 4 children and I have had to teach each and every one of them how to do laundry. So to start off, you need a washer and dryer. Let me turn this way. Mine is a stackable. It has a dryer on the top, has a washer on the bottom. There are many different kinds of washers and dryers, and it's okay, whichever one it is. People have their preferences. As long as it works and it will clean your clothes and you know how to operate it, you can get clean clothes. So I'm like, here are the functions on mine. So over here are the different cycles of the washer. And you can choose. You've got regular, extra rinse if you need to rinse those out a little bit better, permanent press, delicates. You can soak it and pre-wash it on this washer. There's sometimes a lot more options on high-end units. For me, I like to use regular. I like to use the maximum amount of time, which is 15 minutes. I like my clothes clean. Sometimes I will pre-wash and soak if they are extra dirty. Right here is the water level. And according to the size of your load, you can figure out which level of water you need, small, medium, or large, or in the middle. I typically try not to do my laundry unless I have a large load, but sometimes I do have to wash just the shirt, which requires a small load. The next thing is the water and rinse temperature. So the top is what you're going to be washing in on this washer. It's in bold, and the bottom is what you'll be rinsing in, which is just in regular letters. So typically you are going to do your whites in a hot, and you're going to do your dark colors in a cold so they do not fade. And in the middle, your pastels or lighter colors. It gets them clean, but they don't fade as much, so you're good to go with a warm. And this is a warm. You get to go with a warm cold, depending on the color. Over on this side is the display panel for the dryer. So we have different cycles as well on the dryer. So this is a low heat, time dry. You can just fluff it with air. We have an automatic permanent press, which is medium heat, and a time dry, which is high heat. And you can see by the numbers 10 minutes, 20, 30, 40, 50, clear up to 100 minutes if you want a time dry. I personally love the time dry because I like my clothes dry. So to begin with, you need to separate your laundry, and you will see that I have done that with mine. So I have my whites here, I have my darks here, and I have my pastels or colors here. Now you can sort your laundry according to your needs. When I had a lot of young children, I sorted out jeans. I sorted out towels, and now it's just me. I just do the 3 general loads. So you also need these items. You are going to need laundry detergent. You're going to need a fabric softener if you like your laundry nice and soft and smelling good, and a fabric softener dryer sheet. It too serves to make those clothes smell good and not be staticky. It's a wonderful thing. So on the boxes are the measurements for each, but you typically have a cup like this one right there. So they have a little guide on the side that tells you, which I don't know if you can see, how many loads, yep, or how they're numbered so that you can do a small, medium, large, extra soiled load. Read the instructions on your bottles. They will help you. So in order to get started, we take this and we go ahead and dump it in the washer. I'm going to go ahead and do my darks first. So I'll put that to the side. And we are going to go right here. And I'm going to turn my knob to 15 minutes like I like. I'm going to look at my load size, and it is a large load, so I'm doing it on large. And it's dark, so I am going to turn this to cold. And then we go ahead and start the washer in order to dissolve the detergent, because you don't want to put your clothes right into the detergent. You want it diluted. Then we're going to go ahead and load the washer. Let me get it loaded. Okay, I have loaded my washer. I'm going to show you. I first let the water dilute the detergent, and then I went ahead and put the clothing in, and it's going to fill up to the large load water level, and it is going to wash for 15 minutes. Then it is going to rinse. When we get to rinse, that is when you add your fabric softener. On high-end models, you can go ahead and put that in the machine at the beginning of the wash, and it will automatically dispense it when it gets to rinse. In my case, this is not a very high-end machine. Therefore, when it gets to rinse and I'm going to have to wash, I will go ahead and put a cap full, according to the measurements on the cap, inside of my washer for the rinse cycle. Then it will spin out, and we will go from there. Okay, everyone. So the laundry has washed. Take a look. Wait. It is filling up for a rinse, and now it's time to add the fabric softener. Again, the cap has measurements on the inside. Read your instructions according to your fabric softener, and then come over to your washer. In this case, you don't want to pour the fabric softener right on the clothing, so put it under the water and dilute it. And that is what you need to do as the rinse cycle begins when you're adding fabric softener. Again, this is optional, but I like to do it. Okay, so the wash is done and it has spun out. I put most of it in the dryer, as you can see, but I will demonstrate that you reach into the washer, you take out the wet clothes, and you put them in the dryer. That is your next step. You will have a lint trap. Make sure it's clean. I've cleaned mine out. After each load, you'll want to clean out that lint trap, and then you will want to add a dryer sheet to your load. Just one moment. We'll go over here, we'll get a dryer sheet, and we will put it in our load of laundry. Shut the door. Like I said, I like to do mine on the time dry. So I will go this way, 100 minutes, we'll turn it on, and voila, it will dry. Yes, that is how you do laundry in a very basic way. Be aware that you will have clothing that cannot be washed. It will have to be dry cleaned, such as silks, wools, cashmere. Yes, you can do a lot of damage. So if you are not positive if it can go in a washer, you need to read the labels. Once it is done drying, you are going to want to take it out and fold. I don't think I need to demonstrate that, but if I do, let me know. And then you need to put it away, because most moms teach their kids that. Anyway, thank you for letting me demonstrate how to do laundry. I hope it helped. And if you have further questions, read the labels. Have a nice evening.